Sim Sculpting Sunday. I totally procrastinated doing this video, I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to make the sim, but Body Shop loads so slowly that it annoys me to have to open it. It takes longer for me to load Body Shop with removing most of the content out of my game, just leaving Body Shop things, than it does to load my game. And my game has a ridiculous amount of CC. But I finally did it. I finally decided to record this, and today we are actually making Cora Pearl. Her real name is Eliza Emma Crouch, and she was actually an English courtesan of the French demi-monde. That's a hard word to say. But yeah, basically, I think a lot of people who live maybe not like the most conventional lives are interesting, and she was very interesting. I've got her Wikipedia up because I can't remember quite everything off the top of my head because it's kind of late. Also, as I make this sim, you're gonna notice I get very mad about her jaw. There was like a random lump that was almost like clay, and I just couldn't figure out how to get rid of it, and I was so mad at it. So, yeah, watch for that. But yeah, her dad was a cellist, her mom was a singer, and let's see, she used her sister's birth certificate, basically pretending that was her own, so there was a lot of confusion about her date of birth, and we don't actually know what her date of birth is. Yeah, her dad ditched her family. She got kind of into the whole courtesan thing in a sketchy way, which most women did, and it was not, like, it shouldn't be glamorized, the positions these women had, but in a way they were as free as they could have been, and they were doing the best that they could, and so I'm not going to read what happened, I forgot that part. But yeah, she went to London, she basically got noticed, and I'm trying to remember who it was. She ended up getting noticed. She changed her name to Cora Pearl because she liked it better, and she moved to Paris because she wanted to. She posed as a married couple at one point with Bignell, who I'm gonna guess was a not nice human being. Usually, yep, Robert Bignell, not a nice human being. Was it? The Prince of Orange! Jeez, God, that was driving me nuts. I'm sitting there reading, which is probably boring to hear me about, especially when I'm not prepared because it's 12:02 and I'm tired because I worked all day. Also, Body Shop kept freezing and I forgot to cut it out, and I see that now. It's just sitting there, so let's just admire her face. But yeah, she did a lot of interesting things. Like, there was one point where she basically was served herself on a dinner table, and she dared the group to cut into the next dish about to be served. And she was just straight up naked on a silver platter, which, like, you have to admire it. She's like, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be awesome. She had like a custom made bronze bath with like her initials in gold. One of her benefactors was Joseph Charles Paul Bonaparte, who was the emperor's cousin. And she was actually with him for 9 years, so the longest of her career. And then I'm sure, she kind of became a celebrity. At 37, things started to go downhill, as they often do, and published her memoirs, had some major financial difficulties, and she actually died of cancer in dire poverty, which it seems like is a general theme for most women who lived that lifestyle, but I just think she's interesting. I read her biography a very long time ago, and I happened to see an image of her popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, she has a very interesting face. She was kind of an interesting lady. Let's just go ahead and create her. As you can see, I'm fiddling. It's just like sticking out, and I couldn't figure out what it was that did that, and I was kind of finally figuring out. But she had like almost an oval cameo-like face, and it was really hard to do without her cheeks being weird, and like the mid cheek. I don't know if there's a word for that, but it's the part where like your upper teeth would be. That part kept just being weird whenever I tried to do it. And I was just like, alright, we're just gonna accept that this is happening. But yeah, it was fairly laid back afternoon and body shop. I guess not afternoon, I did this in the evening, but it doesn't matter. I did not have her hair either, which was entirely aggravating. I kept telling myself that I did, knowing that I didn't. I cut some of this out because I was like, alright, this is too much, I have a problem. And then after this, I promptly installed all of the things that I've been downloading and neglecting to put in my game. So we're gonna see how my game runs when I try to open it. Because even though I tell myself, oh, you're gonna put the new things you downloaded in first by themselves, make sure they work, you're gonna be a responsible downloader of Sims content. No, I chuck it all in there. Do not do that, but that's what I did. That's what I often do because I'd be like that. But most of the time, timestamps tell me like what I recently installed, so it's okay. Yeah, we're basically towards the end, so I hope you enjoyed me rambling and not even providing any real facts about the person because I'm tired. But hey, that's not important. What's important? She was a cool person. You can read about her. She had an interesting face, and we've made her today. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like. If you have any requests or suggestions for people I could make, definitely leave those down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.